little battery update. Uh, what I didn't know, I wanted to buy a charger to charge the whole pack, and this is the 13th cell, and it sounds like some kind of damn horror movie, I guess. But I changed all the other cells to these, which are Samsung 25R cells throughout the whole pack. And the thing about it is that I wanted to buy a charger to charge the whole pack, you know, and I bought a lithium e-bike charger, and not realizing that, you know, I bought it for 48 volts. Well, what it is they go by cell count. 3, 4, 7, 10, 11, 13 cells. They don't have 12 cells. I had a 12 cell. Now, when you do the math on 12 cell and lithium, or 18650 lithium ion or whatever, will charge to 4.2. Well, that's not the original voltage. Whenever they start pulling hard, I guess that they go down to their set voltage, which is 3.7. Well, when you go 13 times 3.7, you get 48 volts. So these are set up to charge 13 cells, and that's where the 13th cell comes in. So what I did was I put one of these 200 amp high precision battery analyzers. Now it's a 200 watt meter, and it gives you, doesn't give you milliamp hour, but it gives you amp hour of what goes into the battery pack. I did that, and I did charge the 12 up to the given voltage, that after realizing I needed the 13th cell. This thing charges at 54.9 volts, and right now it's like 0.5 watts, and that's just to run this, I'm sure. So this is just a update on where I screwed up, and I admit screwing up. This is something new to me. So what I'm going to do is, I got 12 cells here, 12 cells there, 12 cells there. I'm making an adapter to adapt back to these to add the 13th cell in, but also I am going to connect all the banks together like they would in the other banks. They do every individual cell that way. I didn't, but this way will give me more of a balance with that bigger charger, because really I'm still going to take these cells out, charge them up to their maximum capacity individually from time to time, because I have the luxury to do that. On the other packs you don't. But for just daily maintenance, to plug that up and to see, and really, because the cool thing is I get this pack fully charged up, and I'm going to plug this back in again. This will give me my amp hours of what I put into the pack. So if I run it, and I don't want to run it dead because I don't have that protection. That's another thing you have to think of when you do something like this, because there's something that's not going to shut you off. So you kind of feel, you know, it's starting to wind down, it's not doing as good, and I got 3 little lights on here that pretty much tell me, you know, full, half, empty. So once I get them there, I can see how many amp hours I put in it with this. Without this hook to this, you know nothing other than a green light. So that way I can tell how many amp hours I put into my pack and that's going to tell me pretty much how many amp hours is in the pack. With the cell phone app I've got will give me total mileage and everything. So now I can figure how many miles I'm getting with, per amp hour. Does that make sense? Kind of, sort of. So, what, this thing died? No, it didn't die. I had a phone call here. So now, with the 13th cell in it, the charger's working like it's supposed to. It's down on 0.05 amps. What little bit of charge I put in it, because there's barely a charge, to put like almost a half a amp hour in it. The light still hasn't went off on this, but that's what it looks like, and that's what it's going in there. And we're going to be giving it a ride here in a little bit, and then see what we draw it down to. And then I'm going to pull, before I do that though, I'm going to pull all these off, and then each individual 13 I'm going to check and see what it says on here. See if it needs to pick one up or drop one down. So that'd be another way to kind of balance each one of these sections a little bit. So far so good. Let's see if we can do a little better job filming this time. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this thing does pretty good. I'm pedaling right now. Ain't nobody there. I said this, I'm averaging 24 miles an hour. I can deal with that. Quiet though. That's the part I like. Nobody behind me. I'm gonna need to get a rear view mirror. You can see that right now. This is enjoyable here. This is not bad at all. I wanted to put a drain on the motors. Definitely going to do that. I already said I've done 2 miles and averaged 24 miles an hour. Yeah, I kind of like this. I mean, what's there not to like or not like? This is Gramercy on a Sunday. Now that was a successful test. Charging it back up right now. Hold it back out. We're putting 3.45 amps in it. We have already put 0.13 amp hours in, 130 milliamps, and we're at 51 volts. And I went 4.62 miles, and really, I didn't see no performance difference. This light never got off a full. I'm pretty happy. The hadn't been doing much on the videos. Went to school last week, 10 hours a day in precision maintenance. Me and my working partner Jasmine, and he met one of his guys that he went to school with, Cole Dixon. And for my 1,000 subscriber video, I'm gonna get them both over here. They're both young guys. They're both really great millwrights, and it'd be good to see some of the young ones, you know, get into the trades and do really good. Of course, me and Jasmine smoked them in class. In the vibration, the final reading, we were 0.004. Everybody else was 0.02 something or 3 something. So me and Jasmine, he's another good one, really good up and coming millwright, and he'll be hell to contend with here in another 2 or 3 years. It's hell to contend with right now. Never worked with Mr. Dixon, but we're gonna get him over here for the 1,000 subscriber video. So hit subscribe, get this done, and meet these 2 guys. They're really cool. So good test on this. Top speed was around 32 miles an hour. I was like really shocked. I didn't think it would go that fast, but it did do pretty good. I pedaled it some, and so this has been going on. This is not my average speed. It's just time, distance, and average. And this thing doesn't give you top speed, I don't think. But I did 4.7 miles. Anyway, cars work out. Can I see what my live tracking, keep on screen, coaching, voice on? Anyway, really, really cool bike. I didn't think it would go that fast. Very quiet, very smooth. Of course, in Louisiana roads, you look at the video, getting off on the side of the road is not a smart thing, because it's rough, and I think Louisiana's French for rough road. So, but hit like and subscribe. I'm on 900 some odd subscribers, a few more subscribers, and we'll get these 2 guys out of here, and y'all get to meet them. Really good up and coming millwrights and what have you. So, yeah, I'm pleased with it. And like I said, we're still 3.47 amps, and we so far have put in 0.32 amp hours. So there you go, there you have it. Success. If you want to build one, unfortunately you don't have to, but I had to when my charger come here to put in the 13th cell, and that's it right there. All right, guys, you have a good day. Thank you for watching, and hit like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong. I'm not going for distance on this, but I am going, not max speed or anything like that, but reliability, way to change my cells whenever these go bad, or pull these out and balance them. When I charged it the first time, they all, let me see if I can remember, 54.45 volts, or was that, or 53.45. Anyway, it was something like that. All of them were the same voltage all the way across. So that, I was happy about that. But like I said, leave me a comment, give me some suggestions if you can. Kind of cool bike. Y'all have a good day.